Hey guys, it's Jordan from Weller Health Education with Lehigh Valley Hospital. A lot of you guys might recognize me from coming into your schools last year. Now this year we're not coming into your schools. We are talking to you guys through a computer, through videos. And I know it's a little bit different, but I still hope that you guys learned something new today. So today we're going to be talking about sadness and depression. Now you may not have heard of the term depression before, and that's okay. You're going to learn a little bit more about it. So first we're going to talk about sadness. A lot of you have probably been sad before. You know what it's like to be sad. So we're going to talk a little bit about that emotion. We're going to talk about what causes us to be sad, ways to help us feel better if we are having a bad day, if we are feeling sad. We'll talk about the difference between sadness and that word depression, so you will learn what it is and what depression is. And then we will talk a little bit about what to do if you do think that you have depression. So I hope that you guys learned something new today. I hope that you find this video interesting. So let's get started. So today we're talking about sadness and depression. So you may not have heard of that word depression before, and that's okay, because hopefully by the end of this lesson, you will know what depression is and what to do if you think you might be depressed. So if you are confused by any of the words, just hang tight. You're going to learn about them throughout this lesson today. So what is sadness? So sadness is just like any other emotion that we have. It comes and goes, and it depends on the situation that's causing it. Some sad feelings only last a moment, while others may last a little bit longer. So just like when we're mad or we're happy, those feelings come and go. We're not mad all of the time or happy all of the time. It just depends on the situation that's causing it. So again, sadness is just an emotion that we feel depending on certain situations, and it comes and goes. Here are some situations that may make us feel sad. So you might feel sad when things go wrong. Maybe you drop something or break something on accident. Maybe you spill something. You might feel sad if you're being left out. Maybe the kids in your class are playing without you, or they're at recess without you, or they don't want you to sit with them. Maybe your friends left you out of something, and that can make us feel sad. Another thing that can make us feel sad is maybe you play a sport and you lose in a game, or maybe you're playing games with your friends or your family and you lose. That might make us feel sad for a short period of time. Maybe we feel sad because something we like gets ruined. Maybe we spill something on our favorite shirt. Maybe one of our favorite books or games gets destroyed. That can make us feel sad. You might feel sad if someone is mean to you, or bullying you, or making fun of you. And you might feel sad if you miss someone. Maybe someone you care about lives far away, or you don't see them as often as you want to. Or maybe you care about somebody who is really sick, or maybe they even passed away and you miss them. That might make you feel sad, and those feelings are completely normal. So is it normal to feel sad? The answer to that is yes. It is normal to feel sad. Just like all those other emotions that we feel, it's normal to have feelings and emotions that are associated with different situations. But it doesn't feel good to stay sad. There are lots of things that we can do to help ourselves feel better. Yeah, we feel sad sometimes, but no one wants to stay feeling sad or down. It's not a good feeling to have. Most people don't like feeling that way. So there are a lot of things that we can do to help ourselves feel better and to put ourselves in a much better mood. So next time that you're feeling sad, try some of these things to make yourself feel better. Do things that you enjoy, things that make you happy. Maybe go outside. Being outside and getting fresh air can always make you feel better. Maybe exercising, like riding your bike, or maybe playing at the park. Or maybe just going for a walk will make you feel better. Reading books, maybe playing games, listening to music, or even playing music. Doing puzzles. but also just being positive and knowing that it's just going to pass. Finding solutions to your problems, so try to problem solve. And then most importantly, we want to talk about what's going on. If we're feeling sad, it's important to talk to somebody to help you feel better. And there are plenty of people that you can talk to. Talk to a trusted adult. Maybe you're going to talk to your parents about it, or a teacher, or a grandparent, an aunt, uncle, coach, whoever it may be. If you are feeling sad or down or just a little bit off, it's really important to talk about it. So when sadness is actually depression. So when you're in a sad mood, it can seem like it will last forever. But usually when we're sad, it actually doesn't last very long. Maybe a few moments, a few hours, or maybe even just a day or two. But usually it goes away on its own, or we do something that makes us feel better or happier, and we kind of forget about that sadness. But sometimes sadness will go on for a really long time, and it can make it hard to enjoy the good things about life or the things that we enjoy. This deeper sadness that lasts a lot longer is what we call depression. So the main difference between sadness and depression is that being sad is a temporary feeling, but depression is a medical condition that lasts for several weeks or longer. So depression is an actual medical condition just like any other illness, and it's diagnosed by a doctor. After the doctor diagnoses you or tells you that you have depression, they then find a treatment plan that works best for you to help you feel better, to try to take some of that pain away and make every day a little bit happier for you. So like any illness, depression is not anyone's fault. The person can't help that they have depression, but people who are depressed can get better and feel happier. Like I said, you do have to talk to an adult so that you can go to a doctor, because that doctor is going to help you feel a little bit better. If your sadness is lasting for weeks and weeks at a time and you're trying all those things to help you feel better and you're not feeling better, then you might be depressed. So if you think you're depressed, you need to talk to an adult about it. That's the number one most important thing to do, because they can find somebody that will help you feel better and who can help you with your depression. We don't want you to feel that way, and depression is treatable. So they can find you something to help you feel better, and you won't be so sad anymore. Some adults that you can talk to. You can always talk to your parent or your guardian, people that live in your house, maybe a school counselor or a teacher, maybe a sports coach or someone who's in charge of an activity that you do. You can talk to people in the community that you trust. Maybe it's a neighbor that you talk to that you're close with, or a friend's parent. Just if you think you're depressed, you need to talk to an adult about it. I hope that you guys learned something new today. I think that sadness is an important topic to talk about because we all get sad sometimes, and that's perfectly okay. But if that sadness lasts for a long period of time and it stops us from doing things that we enjoy, and it's kind of an overwhelming feeling that's taking over, we need to talk to an adult about it because we might be depressed. And just remember that depression is a medical condition that's diagnosed and treated by a doctor. So as long as you tell an adult and they take you to the doctor, you should be able to get the treatment that you need so that you don't feel so sad all the time. That in itself is really helpful. So I hope that you guys learned something new today, and thank you for watching.